Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Coinx. Today's video will be a continuation of the video we started on Wizkid Afro type of beats. And in that series, we treated percussions, drums, how to compose it, how to lay them down, things to have in mind while programming them. And in this continuation, we'll be looking at how to lay down the chord progressions, what to consider, how to generate the melody, and finally how to lay down the bass. Then as we progress, we might be adding some elements like the log drums and any other thing that crosses our mind to add. So with that being said, let's dive right into the demonstration. As you can see, I dropped down the tempo to 105. The reason for that is I feel this tempo gives it more of the Wizkid type beats feel. So the next thing we'll be doing is to generate the chords. They don't use too many chord progressions. They always keep it simple, like 2 to 3 chord progressions. So in this case, I'll be using just 2 chord progressions. So guys, I will first of all try to get the type of instrument they use in Wizkid type of Afrobeat. And one that is ringing hard in my head is this soft kind of piano, very soft, like a road tone or a suitcase piano. So with that, we will create a chord progression and we then build from there. So let's get started. First of all, I have the key space here already, and I chose Rode LA Custom Suitcase 1. So let's create a pattern where we're gonna lay down the chord progression. Let's call it chord. Please don't mind my crazy labeling and all that. It's just to show you how this is done. So guys, let's come up with something. Okay, I think I have something in mind. All right, so let's try that. All right, so we'll quickly quantize this to lock it in. Alternate Q. Then we'll listen. All right, that's not bad. Duplicate with Control B. There is something I need to do. I want to make this sound as soft as possible. So I'm gonna reduce this velocity. Good. So I'll replace all these other ones with it. All right, now we've gotten it. Let's preview. All right, this is okay for now. I'll add that variation on the other loop. All right, I will make this unique, and I will simply just duplicate this, Control arrow up. Okay, then remove these last ones. What I actually did was just to add to a higher octave, just to add difference from the first one and make it sound fuller a little bit. Fine. So the next thing I would like to add is something that will support this chord progression and at the same time introduce another type of melody or feel to the chord. So now I have Kalimba from Flex. This is a stock plugin that comes with FL20 and trust me, it has a whole lot of good and amazing tones. So this is what we'll be adding next. So we need to figure out how to make it accompany the chord but without clashing what we already laid down. So let's figure it out. I'm hearing bong bong boom, boom boom, bong bong boom. So let's try and generate that. Alright, I think I like that. But what I need to do now is to cut it out from here. I don't want it to be there. Just add it Kalimba. Let's just call it Kalimba. Put it in a new channel. And paste it there. So now we need to harmonize, we need to generate its own chord. That's what I can hear. I can still hear that. So repeat the same pattern again. Alright, I think I'm okay with that, but as we progress, maybe if I feel something that will go more better, I will introduce it. So guys, we've gotten the chord, we've gotten another line that is accompanying the chord and helping it create another kind of feel to the beat. So guys, we'll be looking out for like a mute kind of guitar because these are the elements I frequently hear in Afrobeats, especially the Wizkid Type. So guys, let's find that instrument. Okay, let's try this. We are going into the melody section, right? So So guys, as you can see, the jazz guitar is panned to the left. That means for the beat to be balanced, we need to create something that will pan to the right. So let's duplicate this and create something that will take up that position on the right. I think I like that. So guys, I'll be adding LogtDrum and I'll use this stock plugin from FL Studio, DX10. And here, all right, so let's try that. Okay guys, now that I've gotten this, so I'll quickly just add effect to it to put it at the background. Let me quickly add an EQ just to get rid of those lows and highs that are not necessary. I just want to use it as a radio effect. Let me see how that will sound. Alright, that's not bad. So the next thing I will do is to add a compressor to it. So I'm just gonna use the default filter compressor so as not to eat up much. Alright guys, so I need to get rid of the noise, and sorry if I'm not explaining what I'm doing, but I have the tutorial online how to handle all these situations. So if you want to get rid of background noise from your vocals, I have the tutorial online, so you can go check it out. And the reason I'm doing this, if you pay close attention, I'm in an environment where a construction is going on, so you can hear the noise from the background, the laborers are working and all that, so bear with me on that. Now I've sampled the noise floor. I'm just gonna clean it out. And I'm trying as much as possible not to make this video very long, so I'll replace. Alright, that's cool. After the compression, I'm gonna add auto tune. I believe so. I played this on C, so I'm gonna write it all the way up. I'm gonna add another compressor, a stock plugin in FL, to really control those dynamics. Now I'll add a little bit of reverb. Then after that, I'll add delay. And guys, please, I'm just adding all those things, and it's not gonna be like this. I mean, it's something I will carefully approach, tweak, and get the right settings for the reverb and the delay. But this is just for the sake of this tutorial. I'm trying to make it short and simple as I can. So that's why I'm like a little bit rushing the whole thing. So this is actually the process I go if I'm trying to take care of all these ambience vocals in a beat. So this time around, I will be adding a delay, and I will set the time to 4 steps, then cut the high, then spread the stereo. I need to cut down a little bit of this. So guys, now we'll be laying down the bass line, and it's always advisable to keep your bass line simple because your kick, your percussions, all of that are very busy. So if you now play a very busy bass, it will really complicate issue. It will crowd up your mix. So you can just keep your bass simple, then once in a while you just do a bass riff somewhere and call it back to the normal bass. So that is exactly what I'm going to be showing you right now. So here I've brought out the sample I'm gonna use, this one right here. So like I said, I will keep it as simple as possible. Stretch them a little bit, pull them down. So guys, what I actually did was, due to the lagging on my computer, I had to stop the recording, program the bass, then copy it, turn on the recording again and paste it. So that was actually what I did. So at this point, this is something I usually do. I turn off every percussion and drums, just listen to the relationship between the chord, the rhythm, the keys and everything with the bass, just to see the flow. I'm sorry guys, this is really killing my system right now. I'm using a backup computer, that's why. So but anyway, now we've gotten our chord, we've gotten the other one that is backing it up, the one we played with kalimba. Then we have our jazz guitar panned left and right. Now we have our log drums, we have our bass. So I think that will wrap up this session for today. Just to recap, we started with the percussions, how to lay the percussions, how to create your drums. Then we move down to the chords, the rhythm, and the bass. The next tutorial will be on arranging this beats, creating your intro, creating your verses, your choruses, your bridge, and all that. Then after that, we'll progress to mixing. And I'm gonna show you how I mix start to finish of any beat I produced. And after that, we'll record the vocal, then we'll do the final mixing and mastering. So guys, that will be it for today. And if you're new to this channel, please do like and subscribe. It really helps the algorithm. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell for future updates. and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.